Alright, what's up guys? Everybody out there good, I hope. Today I want to take a look at my fountain pen and Speedball collection. I've got a lot of pens, a lot of fountain pens. I've been into this for a long time. My mother actually got me into this when I was a child. But I've got right here, I've got my Speedball. And I've got this really interesting glass pen. Okay, so, I mean, you know, however you like to look at that. I've got a lot of different color inks. I've got this little Speedball booklet on elementary alphabets. A lot of different inks. Found that I'm liking the Dr. Martin, like the shoes, quite a bit. I've got a bunch of ink cartridges for my Pilot, and of course I've got a bunch of Speedball nibs right here. A ton of these, all different kinds. Most of them are Speedball original, but then some are like they were German, I believe. Then I've got my old fountain pens here, and I'll show these off. This was a Waterman. Bought this when I graduated with my master's degree back in 2008. It died about 3 years ago. I've never been able to fix it again. It just does not work. So I had to replace that. Before we get to what I replaced it with, let's take a look at some of their stuff. I've got an old, I think this is a Schaefer or a whatever. Yeah, this is a whatever fountain pen. Not the greatest quality pen. This is an old calligraphy pen from when I was a kid. Again, you know. I used that a lot as a child. I've got this old Parker, which is really kind of cool, actually. Of course, it's not letting me open shit. To twist this one, and of course, it just twisted the whole cap off. One of the defects of this pen, not much holding it in place. But this is one of those ones. I believe this is from the 50s, and it is a fountain pen, but it's more modern and sleek looking. You notice that the nib is not really separated from the mechanism here, so it all joins together. It's real sleek looking. That pen is no longer working either. So that's some. I've also got more nibs and ink and stuff in here. Finally, let me get to what I replaced my Waterman when it finally died with. I bought this really nice Pilot pen. This pen lasted me, I used it every day. It was my daily writing pen. I used this pen a lot. It finally died. The nipple inside of here broke so that the cartridge or the converter would no longer obviously connect. So this pen was a great pen, one of my favorites. Really nice writing utensil. It's a Pilot Metropolitan, made in Japan. I also have this. This is a German pen. It was a gift from my daughter. It's a custom pen. And again, the caps today are not cooperating very well with me. Nothing new. These pens have been real troublesome. This pen, it's still working. I've got it loaded with red ink currently. I'm using actually a Waterman ink converter for it. And again, I've had this one since 2013. It was a birthday present from my daughter. Problem was, it was custom made by a guy, I believe, out of Houston. And when he designed this pen, the cap does not sit. You cannot sit the cap on the pen very easily. It falls off constantly. So this would be a pen, and it's also fine point, which I'm not a fine point fan. I prefer medium. But this pen's pretty nice, and it writes really well as well. So this is just another little piece, and it's more of a piece, almost like a work of art. So I'm using different colored inks. I used to use all black. I've moved away from all black, and I'm using blue now, or blue-black. Because of the gum arabic, I want to try and preserve the pens and make sure that they do not calcify, so to speak. So anyway, so this is just a little. This is pretty much most of my collection of fountain pen, Speedball type stuff. I guess you'd call this a glass quill, essentially. Really a beautiful piece of work here. Very nice, very nice, very pretty. That was a gift from someone years ago, probably about 16 years ago, 15 years ago. And again, so those are something that I like to use. And a new pen that I recently got for Christmas to replace one that I had had prior, I have this. This is a tactical pen. I'm not sure of the brand. This was also a gift from my daughter again. So my daughter likes to give me pens. She knows I really like pens a lot. I had another one of these. I don't know where it is. I cannot find it. It has been misplaced. I did not have any cartridge refills for this. It takes Parker ballpoint. I suppose you could get, other types, but it's Parker generally. And this time she bought me like a ton. This pen is made out of a lightweight aluminum. It's got a really pointy end here. I guess you could bash a window through with it or bash somebody in the head. But this is also going to be, now that I just got this returned, so to speak, because it's a replacement for my other one. This is one of my daily pens that I carry with me. And again, these are those tactical pens, so pretty neat. Pretty neat. The other one I had is the same exact design, except it had letters written here. I think it's from Japan, and it was like Ashikato or something like that. Anyways, and if I can find it, I'll make another video on it. But this is going to be my daily carry pen, and I also have something else that I've bought for myself that I'm going to open up since I'm doing all these pen video, this pen video. So this tactical pen, really cool. I highly recommend them. It's a weapon, to be honest. It's lightweight. Parker makes good pens, period. So this is using Parker refills, very simple to change. I just had not bothered to go and pick any up at Home Depot. My daughter found this online for me, got it for Christmas for me, and she also bought me like 30 refills. So this pen will be around for a long time unless something internal happens to it that causes it no longer to function. But overall, this is the kind of pen that you'd want to have with you in the inner city. Bash somebody in the head if they mess with you, that kind of thing. As well as write your, this is a twister, obviously. So there's your pen point. Very cool. So that's my tactical pen, new daily carry type thing. I was carrying it daily for the other one for about, maybe 4 or 5 months, and then it ran out of ink, and then I put it aside. Probably didn't even last that long. I'd say probably about 3 months. So you can assume that one of those ink cartridges might last, depending on how much writing you do, 2 to 3 months. So I'm set for a while. So anyways, so that's my tactical pen. Now, the fun part. Let's move this out of the way. Move that out of the way. The ink. We're going to need the ink, even though it's black ink. But I ordered today, I received today something I had ordered off of course, good old Amazon, everybody's favorite destroyer of brick and mortar stores. This again is another Pilot Metropolitan, and this one is the animal. And it actually has a pattern on it. They have them in a variety of colors and with a variety of basically what I would call an animal print on the body of the pen before the nib. And so let's go ahead and open this up. It's brand new. I just got it. Again, Pilot Metropolitan. I'm going to go ahead and cut the tape back here since it seems to be what's keeping everything all locked up. So this is brand new. I'm going to cut the tape. Let's pull it open. There it goes. And what do we got? So I spent $12.80 something cents on this from a company on Amazon that charged no shipping. So I was very delighted with that. So here we have a case. Okay, and it's clear, and you can see the pen. Comes with a little booklet. Let's take a look and see what else comes with it. I'm going to open this up, and there's the converter. It looks like, I think, or is this a cartridge? Let's see what we got. It appears to me that this is a cartridge. It's supposed to come with a converter. I guess we'll find out in a minute. Let me take out the cartridge. Okay, so it's got one cartridge here. Black cartridge. Alright. Here's the pin itself. Let's pull this up. Maybe the converter's hiding somewhere. Okay, didn't come with the converter. Excellent. Very good, very good. No converter. So there you go. Now you know. Let me double check the box. Okay, did not come with the converter. Alright. So I don't have the ink converter for this, which is a shame because I have all these beautiful inks. But let's take a look at the pen itself. Maybe the converter is inside the pen. Okay, there's the animal print. You can see the animal print on it. There it is. And mine is alligator. So I got the black one with the alligator finish. Okay, and I know it can be difficult to see this. There it is. Beautiful. And again, this is the same kind that I had prior, except it's just a little bit, I would say, fancier. And this is a medium point pen. Medium point. And again, you've got this band right here before the nib disconnects from the body. So let's take a look at and see. Maybe the converter is inside of the pen. So far we have the ink cartridge, there's the cap, and there's the body of the pen itself. Comes with a little booklet, Metropolitan collection, use and care guide. Again, all Pilot. So let me take the pen apart, carefully unscrew it. And what do we have? We have our converter! Yay! So there is a converter included. Converter is here inside of the pen. Okay, so you can take a look at that. So of course, to disconnect that, you would just pull it off. I'm not going to do all that right now. In fact, I'm not even going to set the pen up right now, but I did want to show it off. Let's take a look. We'll screw it back together. And let's put this lid back on. And there you have it. So this is going to be a new daily writer as well. I will be using this as my go-to pen, along with my new tactical pen. So I'm going to be pretty penned this year. That's a great way to start off the year. Pens are some of my favorite things on the earth. I guess it has something to do with being a writer. And so I'm looking forward to actually starting to break this in, use it, and get it accustomed to me. So anyways, there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Some new stuff to look at, real pretty, beautiful stuff that I really like. Pens, ink, and eventually, hopefully, maybe I'll do a video of some actual calligraphy. And I have done calligraphy for years. So there we go. And that is today's video again. Another video down. And I hope everybody again is having a great holiday. New Year's is coming up. 2017 is coming. One last look at this beautiful Pilot pen in its clear case. Look at that. That is gorgeous. And I'm real happy about this. This is great stuff. I thank my daughter very much for this beautiful tactical pen as well. Of course, is this German fountain pen. And there's everything I've got pretty much right now. Alright. You all have a wonderful day. We will see you on the next round. Alvarado, signing off.